Hello everybody, this is Fuzzfinger. Welcome back to our Let's Play for Simcity. This is University Central, our second city. And we've recently built a metals headquarters, which we did in the last episode. Which will basically allow us to upgrade our trading and our city specialisation with our ore mining. Which will hopefully make us a nice tidy little profit. Now, I've been thinking about where we could potentially put an airport, because that's going to attract tourists, and I'm kind of thinking we could do it over at a great work site. The only problem is at the moment we're not allowed to build one. We need, well, for starters we need 1 million simoleons. We've got a bit of a way to go there, but we also need a load of crude oil, a load of metal and a load of alloy. And we also need an airport in the region. So perhaps I'm actually looking at the wrong airport. That's certainly possible. I'm quite capable of making silly mistakes like that. So if we go to transport, planes. Okay. Oh, I see. We've got an airport here, which we could potentially build. The question is, are we going to be able to expand it later on? Because that's going to that's actually starting to look pretty small from where I'm standing right now. Shall we risk it? There doesn't look like a whole lot of expansion room there, to be honest. I'm thinking twice about this. I do want an airport in the region. Go on then, we'll risk it. Go on, go yellow for me. Ah! Okay, so don't put an airport next to houses. That was a waste of money. But look, they're all happy again now. So we need to build it over here perhaps. Let me see what it says. Normally people like you. Okay, so they boost the happiness of nearby factories. So if we stick it there, that's going to take up space by our metals headquarters, but we'll live with that. Okay, look, so the happiness of factories has been boosted, so it's good for industrial zoning. I probably should have read that before wasting 85,000. Cargo terminal, passenger terminal, runway. We'll stick another runway down. Takes up quite a bit of space, but hey, we'll stick another one down anyway. That should give us a lot of space, or a lot of tourists into the region. A passenger terminal. Go on then, have one of them. Oh, this is interesting. We can use all this lovely space here. Let's build 2 of each, shall we? So we've maxed out our airport. It is a good space saver in the end, I suppose. But what that has allowed is for tourists to encroach on our city. And I am going to plot down some tourist stuff in the city as well. Even though we've already specialised over here, we are going to specialise further. And with that said, we are probably going to build a tourist city at some point as well. But the good thing at the minute is that this is carrying our freight away. Which is clearing that off for us, seeing as how we want to use our delivery trucks for other purposes. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense one way or another. All fire trucks are responding. Okay. Ah, and now because we put an airport down, we can have a fire helipad. Let's put a couple down. I know it costs money, but... oh, got a nice achievement for that. Got a couple of fire helipads. And do we have a police station in this region? I don't think we do we? Actually, I think we might have. Let's go to police. Over here, apparently, somewhere. Oh, right, I see it's coming from the other region. The other city. That's our hospital. So what we're going to do is briefly head on over to arrive on flights. Ah, we've had some tourists come in. Good one. We're going to head over to East Fuzz and see if there's any like police helicopters and stuff we can stick down now that we have an airport in the region. I just thought it'd be a useful thing to have in, and it's going to help our fire patrols. Well, there's a few things we need to destroy here. We haven't been to East Fuzz for a while, so there's a couple of things we need to possibly address. We've unlocked the international airport now, apparently. That's because we've put the first airport in. Where's our police station? Police precinct, that's the one we want. Yes, police helipad. Oh, we could do with some money. Ah, we need to adjust the taxes here as well, don't we? Now that we have a finance department in, we can do so. I don't know why I've gone over here, actually. We'll arrive in style now that we've got an airport. So once again, we're going to knock these up to 11,000. Bump them down to 9% and 7% for the rich. So, yeah. I know this isn't an ideal situation, having the rich pay less tax and the poor pay more. But it works. Look at that. Our budget's increased already. And hopefully that will persuade people to work harder and get better paid jobs. So, I came over here for a reason, didn't I? What did I come over here for? I had to put some stuff down on our police precinct. Seeing as how we're policing the whole region from here at the moment, it's probably a good idea to make sure we have enough in the way of policing. How are we for jails? Let's just have a look at jails. Jails, no problem at all. So let's stick down... what's that? Detective wing. University School of Law. Okay, so we can't do detective at the minute. We've got 2 helipads down. Yes, I know it's available for neighbours. We're using it on our neighbours. But anyway, that's all I want to do over here. I just came over just to sort that out. We'll head back over to University Central, which is now also Airport Central and Trading Central and lots of other centrals as well. This was originally going to be our university city, but we've ended up specialising in all sorts of things. And just to attract more tourists, we're going to stick down perhaps some famous landmark of some kind. Although the landmarks are quite expensive, I'm not sure what we're going to be able to afford in the way of 160,000 simoleons. But we'll have a look, we'll see what we can get. Loaning books, that's good. Community college teaching 800 students. That's strange, seeing as how the capacity is 1,000, but okie dokie. If we go to city specialisation here, we can go to tourism or culture and see what it is we can afford. Big Ben, 550,000 simoleons. Cinquantenaire Arch from Brussels. A Dutch windmill. The Empire State Building. We do need to earn some money if we're going to put anything like this down here. Sydney Opera House, perhaps 200,000. We could afford that. Well, it's quite big as well, isn't it? Let's do it, shall we? It's gone down at a slightly skewy angle. But hopefully people will like that once it's opened up. Yeah, look at this. This is what we're talking about. Add more mass transit options and what? And make sure there are no traffic jams around your tourist destinations. Well, we could probably do with more mass transit, I agree. But for now, that's going to have to do nicely. Ah, we could schedule an event. That's interesting. We could schedule an opera event which will cost 53,000 simoleons, but will hopefully earn a maximum of 106,000. Go on then. Schedule that. And that's scheduled for tomorrow. Very good, very good. Our population's now increased to 127,000. Lots of unskilled workers apparently around this place. Everything seems to be going fairly smoothly though. Mining monthly transaction report. I'm still not fully versed in how this works exactly. But hopefully we're doing something right. We're not quite earning out of it yet. But hopefully we will be soon. Our houses are getting nicer now that we've built the Sydney Opera House. As these houses are built, the population will increase each time. And 130,000, it has improved substantially. Looks like we're going to be moving on to our next city soon, but I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be specialising in just yet. Anyway, we've done quite a bit this episode. We've got an airport in and all sorts, so we'll leave it here for today. Please rate up this video if you continue to enjoy this series. It means a lot to me. And subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with future episodes. My name's been Fuzzfinger, and we are going for 10 to 15 minute episodes of SimCity every day. So please join us again tomorrow as we continue with University Central. And until then, have a great time. Bye for now.